Sup, y'all? Okay. I am excited. First of all, I just got done roofing, so I got some chalk on my hands. I think it's on my face too. Whatever. Doesn't matter. Couple things. We have the Deadblow Generation 5 happening. And I'm really pumped for it because I designed a new head for it. And it's going to be absolutely insane. And then, while everything is just freaking red and dusty, it's not from the chalk. It's from this bad boy. So, yeah. This is Paduke and Black Cherry inlay that I did. I have a video of me making this and the Purple Heart one. I finished the Purple Heart in that video, and this one I just didn't finish. So you'll have to check out Instagram and stuff for me. But I wanted to show y'all the finished product of this one as well. So go check out that video. It's should be right before this one. Okay, so this is my Paduke. I love this one. It's gonna be for sale too, so if y'all want it. Back to business. I have the Generation 5 Deadblow, and what I did, once again, I had my buddy Todd Elder at the Elder Anvil on Instagram forge me a head, and I designed it and I wanted to make it goofy because I think it's gonna work pretty well, to be honest. I kind of got the inspiration from a wedge. Some wedges are kind of a little weird and just whatever, and I looked at that, I'm like, oh, why wouldn't X-Hood be like that? So, without further ado, here it is. So this is going to be the Deadblow splitter, and I will add a casing on the back, not that big. I think I'll probably just do a little thing like this. But as you can see, this thing is like no other axe you've ever seen. Look at that. I absolutely love it. I love it. I love it. It's gonna be insane. We're gonna get the penetration to here, and then it immediately starts coming out to here. So you're gonna start splitting almost immediately. You get to here, and you're splitting already. Oh, I'm fine.
So, I'm quite excited for that. What I want to do is I just want to swing it. So first, I'm gonna put it on the handle, and then we're gonna swing it. We're gonna see how that works. And then we're gonna build up the back for the Deadblow and see how that works. And then we'll just keep it as the Deadblow. Maybe I'll order another one and just keep it like a normal axe. Or maybe you can order one for me or something. I don't know. Let's just put it in the handle, all right? All right. All right, that's good to it.
All right. What do I need here? Swing of that. Got my jerky. Setting that up here. But this handle might be temporary anyways. As you can see, this is just a house handle, but it's octagonal. Some people really like the octagonal, and I'm not a big fan of it, so I got a couple to see. Didn't like it. So what I'll probably do is I'll put this on here, test it out, take it off, make the Deadblow, and then put it on a more serious, more long-term handle. So, also you gotta let me know if y'all like the actual making videos, or do you want to see just time lapses and me using it? Because I enjoy watching making videos. I learn tips and tricks like how to freaking use a goddamn vise. So I enjoy it, but some people just want to get right to the point, and I get it. Whatever. We kind of live in that day and age now where minute videos kind of run the world, and I don't know, get it, whatever. But let me know down below if you want to see more of this technique or actual working of stuff, my thought process on things. Yeah. What I'm doing now is I'm just obviously taking off material so the head fits. Man, hickory's so nice to use compared to Purple heart and bloodwood. Oh, bloodwood is a pain in the ass, but I love it. Oh! Oh, booyah, baby. Oh, just look at this thing. I absolutely love this. I freaking love it. You gonna take it? You gonna take this? Oh, I feel manic. It's fine. It's fine. So obviously it hits right here. So these are the high spots. I need to take that down a little bit and then see where we're at. Carving an axe is, I mean, hanging an axe, everyone should know how to do if you own axes, because inevitably your handles break. That's just how it goes. Wooden handles are meant to last long, of course, but if you make a mistake, they can break, and that's just the nature of the beast. But wooden is 10 times better than anything else. So if you own axes, eventually your axes are going to break. You got to learn how to rehang them, and that just takes practice. Practice. Okay, so as you can see, that's what we need to take off. Beauty, it's a beauty, it's a beauty. And what I use to take out my axes, I use just an old handle. I shave it down so it fits perfectly in the eye. And then I put it on something that can support the head. And then pops out the handle. And then boom, I can get back to working on it. Usually I don't do it over my vise, because then I have to do this and I have to go back and forth and make it clamp on the handle and then also wide enough to get here. So I have this thing down here that fits in perfectly, but it doesn't quite work on this bad boy. Yeah, I just don't think this handle's gonna work, to be honest, long term. So I think I just want to get it fit so we can go out and freaking slam it. The fit's actually pretty good. The top looks a little goofy, but I'm obviously not keeping this handle on it. I just want to go swing this thing. Dude, oh, did I bung it up? Oh, I did bung it up on my freaking vise. That's all right, I can sharpen it. I'm in love with the shape of this. Like, let's go right now. Oh, I am quite excited for this. I don't have many rounds to split, but enough to try. And then we can start working on the Deadblow. Holy shit. Oh, I absolutely love it. I hope it works. If it doesn't work, I don't know what to do, but I think it should. There we go. Oh, it's a goofy piece too. Well, we'll give it a try. Let's see. Oh. I think it's gonna be good. So let's just try it. Oh. Yeah. That's just kind of shot through it. Oh, there's a big knot right in the middle. I'm not splitting that. That's the problem. But I'm gonna try it. See how it's bouncing. Because it's going through just basically a crotch right here. So, keep trying, I suppose. Alright, maybe not. This one should be quite easy. Okay, so it works. Look at that. I want to try this one again. We gotta do it from this side, I think. Oh yeah, going around it. Oh, look at that. Look at that. Look at that, what that just split. That is such a gnarly piece of wood. Just a huge, huge knot. Not a problem for this boy right here. Oh. Oh, okay. Well, she freaking works. So now I guess all we have to do is start on the dead blow. You saw some bouncing action because of the big knot that we're going through. The dead blow should eliminate that. Just add a little bit extra down force after it first hits. It doesn't really add any force because force is mass times acceleration, and the mass is technically the same. I mean, technically the force is a little bit less because the mass of the dead blow is in zero gravity when it's swinging down. It's in motion. It's what's the right word for it? Suspended in air as you swing down, and once it hits, then that mass hits. So like, let's say this thing is 3.5. I'm gonna add another 3 pounds. My first initial swing will be the 3.5, and then a split second later, that 3 pounds comes later. But you're really not swinging the whole, it's not increasing any force by any means. It just eliminates that bounce up. It hits, and as it's about to come back up, you got 3 more pounds pushing it back down. So it wants to do this. Boom, boom with the dead blow. Boom, boom. You know what I mean? Boom. So that's the theory. I mean, that's why I wanted to start this in the first place. Without further ado, let's go weld on a dead blow. Okay, I'm back inside, and now we're gonna create the dead blow part. It's just gonna be like this wide. I think that'll be enough movement too, so I'm gonna cut this here, and then I'm gonna cut another piece and then trim off the sides. Basically just make a square, right? And then I can pour the BBs in the top, and then boom, block it off. Or do what I've usually been doing, which is just drill a hole, plug it. I can adjust from then on. But I actually have a welding table now. Shout out to Harbor Freight. They just started selling them, and actually it's been working well. So look at this thing. It's a nice, it's pretty thin fixture table, but oh, here's another handle I'm doing. Look at that, that's gonna be great. Bloodwood and Purple Heart. But I put some casters on it so I can wheel it outside because my easy weld it just sprays up a lot. And then I made that little box to put all my clamps in. I got some other stuff in here. I even welded on some nails to hold my grinder. Oh, this is a fire starter. And all my grinding wheels. And I put that on there. So yeah, that's a nice little welding table, so I can go outside, clamp down my material, cut it off, weld right on there, and yeah, so I'm gonna bring that outside. It's pretty cold out. It's not too bad. I think it's in the 30s, but it's sunny, so it's gonna be good. Yeah, let's get to cutting and welding, I guess. This table is not too freaking shabby. I don't like how they have threaded clamps, so I need to thread the bottom of the clamps and then I can do it. But like, all these clamps came with it. All the clamps, and then there's a bunch of fixtures. Like, keep your workstation off the thing. It's just it's really great, actually. But for now, let's just get to cutting. Watch your eyes. I'm gonna be using my Delta 2 Max. This thing is just a beast powerhouse. I do have a link and stuff, but yeah, go check them out if you want. Now that I got those parts out, basically just make a box like this, 1.5 inches. So I just need this to be 1.5 inches. Where's my little? Okay, make some more cuts. We're good to go. Much better. I want to leave a little bit there because then I can weld, I can get a good connection, and then I can grind it down. That looks pretty good. So, oh shit. Honestly, let's just clamp it right now, and then I can just weld it. That's perfect. Okay, let's get to welding, baby. Okay, got the setup. Looks a little wonky right now, it's fine. Cause we'll clean all that up. But look it, I got this, let's do a little something and see how much it takes. Never done the EcoFlow with this, but they say you can do it, so we're trying it. Ready for it? Frick yeah! That's not too shabby. Do a little more here. The freaking EcoFlow is the best. Yeah. Yeah. But look at that weld. Look at that. This side I was still kind of figuring it out, but it ain't too bad. But look at this one. Dude, all those welds look so good. I am very pleased. I say this all the time, but just make stuff. Just do it. Like, I don't know how to weld, but I'm learning, I'm working on it, and it's fun. So like, if you want to try to do something, freaking do it. Who cares? It's okay to not be good. You know what I mean? Like, the first time you're gonna do something, 99% of the time it's not gonna be perfect, right? There are some people that are like, they do something once and it's like literally perfect. They can't get any better. But that's a very small amount of people. So just get out there and create something and make something. Just like human nature just wants us to make and create. Like, whether that's art or a book or physical things or comedy or writing, just like anything. I think human nature wants to create. And a lot of people don't because they're afraid that it's gonna be bad or if people won't like it. And that brings me to another point. Create for you. I'm doing this for me. And if y'all enjoy it, that's the best. That's a bonus. But I am enjoying this, so I'm doing that. Don't worry about what other people think. Do something you love, and then if other people love it, they can enjoy the happiness with you because you already have that happiness. But yeah, so that's my 2 cents about creating and just like getting out there, and I'm just blessed. I just wanted to touch base and say, dang, this is I'm very grateful. And don't forget to like and subscribe. Let's get back to it. That was amazing. I'm gonna drill a hole in this. Put it on the top. Oh, this is gonna be so now I need to cut off these, trim this up, and clean it up a little bit. But I got my box. This is my Deadblow. And then weld it on the back of my axe, and we're in business. Okay. Got my box. I want to do this side. That looks so good. Okay, I'm gonna put some magnets on it. Keep it in line. Square it up the best I can. Perfect. Let's weld that. We got a fire. Burnt my axe handle. That's the problem, I guess, of putting the handle on first. Okay. And here it is. This is the Deadblow splitter. I just need to put some BBs in the top, and then I'll plug a hole. Maybe I'll get the tap and just so I can put a little bolt in there and then unscrew it whenever I want. For now, I've just been using a piece of wood. Let's get some lead BBs and Swing it. I want to see how heavy it is without anything in it. It's like 6 pounds. 6.1. Well, I think we should just fill it up. Got my little plug, and this is actually a Deadblow hammer. Temporary solution, because I want to freaking swing this thing. Good Lord. Okay. So this is similar size to the one that I split yesterday. The thing is, I don't have my slow motion camera where we don't have enough light and it's getting dark, getting late. So, oh, it bounced a lot. Oh, that's interesting. It bounced a lot. I mean, it split it pretty easily, mind you. Like, that was, this is a big log and it just split it like that. Yeah, that was nice. That wasn't a bounce at all. Oh, yes. I think the trick is you have to swing a little bit harder, get that tip buried in it, and then it does the work. Oh, okay. It's redeemed. It's redeemed. And it really isn't, I'm really not swinging that hard, to be honest. There's a no bounce. Look at that. Unreal. Let's see, there's a kind of a, oh. So, one thing I'm thinking, I need to take some of these out. Maybe there's too much in here, so it's not moving enough. I bet that's what it is. So that was one of my thoughts. The other thought could be there isn't enough weight. There's definitely more movement. I need something that's hard to split to see the bounce. Let's just try to split this. A little bounce. It's not bad though. That's not bad at all. Yeah. Yep. Oh, okay, wait a minute. That ain't bad at all. But honestly, this is, but I'm gonna tweak it. I'm gonna tweak it still. We got some more wood to split, and we can trial and error it. But like that's not bad at all. Holy hell. That is not bad at all. Like when you swing it, I don't want to swing it into the ground. Pulling my punches here. Flick method didn't work. Holy hell. Alright, so that is Gen 5 of the Deadblow splitter. A couple things I want to change. I love the points. I just love the way it looks. I don't think it affects that much. I think what I need here is less BBs. It needs to be more movement, I think. So I'm gonna experiment with that a little bit, and that's why I have this. Take it out, shove some more out, put some more in, what the matter. I love it. I think it looks badass too. If this could be like smooth, and I could make it, I will. Once I get it all dialed in, I'll make this just like a perfect transition. You won't even know the difference. Yeah, that's gonna be the next project. But I think for the most part it worked. I'm gonna keep testing it. There were some pretty crazy bounces at the start, which I didn't like to see. But then I think we got it tweaked and it got better. So there's room for improvement. And I think the first one, take more babies out and get more movement. But yeah, that's my Deadblow build. This is Gen 5. Maybe we can start selling them. I don't think so. It takes me a long time to make it. And this is a hand forged head, which is expensive. Maybe a few people if you want them, but I think mass producing, it's not gonna happen. Even if I get a patent, which already costs like 10 grand, I'd have to find a manufacturer to do the heads for cheap and do the back square for cheap and then put them together. But I like the idea. But yeah, let me know what you think and subscribe, and that's it. So I will see you guys later, and yeah, thanks for coming along. See you later.